And faith to faith, you know that I've been watching you. Cause this pain out loud, can the truth? Tell me, tell me, tell me, lover, am I the one you need? Your love is so poisoning me, oh yes, oh. Your love is so poisoning. Take apart the pieces that we left between the sheets that we share. Oh yes, oh. Your love is so poisoning, so poisoning me. And faith to faith, you know that I've been needing you to cause this pain. Oh, now loud, can the truth? Tell me, tell me, tell me, lover, am I the one you need? Yeah, your love is so poisoning me, yes, so. Your love is so poisoning, so poisoning me.
Okay, so that was a run through of Poison, Scarypoolparty, or Alejandro Aranda, as he is commonly known as. I couldn't find a tutorial for this online, so I thought I'd give it a go. I think there's one on there that's just the introduction, but it doesn't have the rest of the kind of bridge and chorus in there. So I thought I'd just give you a quick tutorial on how to play it. So first of all, you're going to want to drop your guitar to it's kind of an open C sharp tuning. So your first string is going to be C sharp, then you're going to be on a G sharp, then C sharp, then an F, then another G sharp, and then another C sharp. So you've got, so it's kind of like a major chord. It's a C sharp major chord basically that your guitar's tuned to. Sure I've got those notes right. F, C sharp. Yeah. Okay. So once you've got your guitar tuned to that, luckily it's all drop tuning, so you shouldn't be breaking any strings going to that tuning. Pop your capo on the 5th string, and that's where Alejandro plays the song. So you've got this riff that he plays throughout it, which is the... So that is basically your index finger, he just uses for the entire thing. Pop that on the 3rd fret. I'm going to refer to this as the start of the guitar here, so everything up is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets. So you've got this. So that is literally just pluck the bottom string and the 4th string at the same time, then pull the index finger up a fret so you're onto the 5th fret, then let go, so you go. And then you've got this, so you hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, pull it up to the 4th fret, back down to the second fret, and then let go. So that's the whole thing. So you've got. So I'll just practice doing that. And Alejandro plays around with the rhythms of it, but that's pretty much it. So you've got this, pluck the bottom string in that at the same time. Just remember, after that third note, you want to put your hand on all the strings to kind of mute it, so you get a nice percussion rhythm going to it as well. When you get better at that, what he does is he pulls it up when he lets go and plucks the second fret on this string here. He actually hits it with his index finger and his thumb straight afterwards, so you end up with this really nice. It's actually hard to get ba-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, that rhythm. I'm practicing it still, so I can't play it perfectly, but that's how he gets that rhythm. So once you play through the verse,
faith to faith, you know that I've been watching you. Cause
when he starts singing, to make it even harder, he actually pops his palm just at the bottom of the guitar, so that creates a nice muted sound that allows his voice to go over the guitar. So at the start he plays it like this, nice and open. The second he starts singing, you hear this.
Faith, you know that I've been watching you to cause this pain. How loud can the truth?
So you just repeat,
Tell me, tell me, tell me, lover, am I the one you need?
Then at this point, you're going to want to mute the, you're going to want to bar the first 3 strings on the second fret with your index finger, and then pop your little finger on the 5th, is that the 5th? 1, 2, 3, yeah, the 5th. So he gets the, so he goes in rhythm. Okay, you really want to play that out. And then he lets go of the whole thing. And then you've got. And then he's into the classic Alejandro. The Alejandro plucking pattern. I'm not going to go into that because it's quite complicated, but it's with your index finger and your first finger. If you just watch a tutorial out loud, that's pretty much how that. So you got.
Your love.
So basically gets this.
Your love.
That's just your index finger on the second fret, 3rd string down.
Your love.
And then hammer on the classic Alejandro chord. So that is your ring finger and little finger on the 4th fret of the top 2 strings, with your index finger still here. You want to hammer that on. So you got. Back to this chord before, where you bar in the first 2 strings with your little finger here on the 5th string.
So
stay in there. Then he actually goes. So you've got quite a difficult chord there. It's going to really stretch. That's just literally moving your little finger up to the 6th fret, 3rd string.
Poisoning me.
And then we're back to the. So, just play this through so you know what it means.
Yeah, your love is so poisoning me. Yes, so your love is so poisoning. So I'll take apart the pieces that we left between the sheets that we shared.
And then it just stays on the.
Oh yes, oh your love is so poisoning me.
And then it just repeats pretty much the same thing. But on the second time round, he doesn't lift his little finger up. He just stays on like.
Poisoning me now.
And then you're into this sort of this is quite difficult, this bit, so this is just 4th string down, so you then hammer on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, so you get then when you get faster at it, it's just another one there. So just play around with those. I mean, he just kind of riffs around on those, but that's the basic thing. It's just hammer on, then you hammer on to the 5th string with your index finger. I use my index finger, so just practice doing that, and when you get faster you can kind of keep it in speed. Then you have this hammer on to the 4th string, top string, and then you so you get this. That's hammer onto the 5th string, pull back to the 4th string, up to the 7th. Is that the 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Then back down to the 5th string. So you get. Then he hammers on to the 7th string, the 7th fret. Sorry, 4th string. Hammer on to the 8th fret, same string. In fast motion you get. Then you just back to it. And then he goes mental in classic Alejandro style, where he plays this ridiculously fast thing. Now that is just between these bottom 2 strings here, so you get. Basically all he just keeps repeating, and then he just stays there and then strums all the strings on open at the end of the song to finish it off. So yeah, it's a really good song to learn, to practice your dexterity with your fingers, so I would recommend learning it if you want to get better at guitar. It's just a good piece to kind of practice and get better at, and obviously that tutorial isn't perfect. That's just there aren't any scores out there or other tutorials on there, so that's literally just from what I've seen and heard from his playing. So do let me know if there is anything I've got wrong or could improve on, and yeah, I hope that helped, guys. Cheers.